this one started. And this one is underway here on EA Sports. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run with a second-round pick from April's draft. And space tough to come by there. So get maybe a yard to the 37.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Hey.
To throw, it's Murray. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay game.
It's incomplete.
I'm quite sure that they envisioned a much better start to this game when they practiced all week, but they failed on that 3rd down play. That brings up 4th down, and they'll probably have to punt it away.
And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback. Looking to put a drive together. Now the Central Florida product is R.J. Harvey. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Nix to the air. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
No surprise at all. They're looking for the big man early in this one. The only surprise for them, he couldn't hang on to the pass.
Here's Nix. Now he's going to step up and run. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And he'll be stopped short of the 1st down as they rally to tackle him at about the 28. They're going. It's Nix. That is caught. And he goes out right around the 39. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Nix looking to throw again. And just not enough on the throw there. On his feet and incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Nix going to give to Harvey. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
I thought he did a nice job there setting an edge and make sure nothing could get to the outside. But he decided that wasn't enough for him. Worked his way back inside and made the tackle on the ball carrier.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And the pressure will bring him down here. The Cardinals get home for the sack. Josh Sweat rushing in and bringing him down to the ground.
Brandon, what I remember most about playing with guys who knew how to rush the passer, they would just tell you, just cover people for me, just long enough for me to get there. And that's exactly what happened on that play.
And he couldn't get it to check out. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They went 3 and out on their first drive of the new season. Not an ideal beginning as they start drive number 2, 1st and 10. And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. The wise move there, looked like nobody open, now 2nd down.
And I can see the officials kind of looking at each other down there, silently wondering, does this meet the level of grounding? Fortunately, he did have a receiver in the area, but I have seen less obvious throwaways called as penalties.
So the penalty certainly helps them out as they come up on 2nd and 5. Play action. Now it's Murray. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. Hey, they made no bones about it. They wanted to throw this rookie right into the fire, see what he could do. He shows what he can do there.
And you have to really put the time and effort in, because playing a receiver in the NFL is a difficult task. And for a rookie, all that you have to learn to get on the same page with your quarterback, that's excellent coaching. And how about how he's picked things up?
Picking things up in a big way with a big play in his NFL debut. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Back-to-back plays of right around 30 yards, and the field position has totally been flipped.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
A first red zone opportunity the new year here as they come up now 1st and 10. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the Broncos' 17-yard line.
Murray going to fire one out wide. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. Third catch for him on this drive alone, and it'll give him a 1st down.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here, and now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Kyler Murray scoring on the 2-yard keeper. And the Cardinals will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They were forced to punt on their initial drive of the new season. Now they're ready to go as they begin again with a 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Nix. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play.
Well, they got the lead, but it's certainly not a big one. And how do you keep control of that lead? Certainly not by that last play there. They gave up a big sack on the first play of this drive. Now it's double the distance to the first down marker.
That's into the hands of Tolbert. And he'll get positive yardage there as he'll be touched down. They'll go play action with Nix. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And that's good for a gain of 6. And it'll be 4th down. 6-0 our score after 1. Broncos football as we begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 4th down coming up. They'll go for it. Here's Nix. He'll let this go deep for Sutton. Well, this is
I'll tell you what, this is not for the faint of heart right here. 4th down, this is taking a big risk. But it's as good a play call as you can imagine. And the defense just not able to come up with the stop they needed. And this is not just a 1st down, but a big play as well.
Gets us inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a 1st.
Here we go, we're good. 24-yard gain on the play. 1st down, Denver.
Now it's Nix. That's to the running back, R.J. Harvey. And this play goes nowhere, losing yardage back to the 15. Despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down. Throwing Nix. Finding Sutton on the out route, who makes the catch. We'll go down as a gain of 6. 3rd and 7 now. To throw is Nix. And it's caught. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. On the sneak, it's Nix. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the 1st down as he's tackled at the 1. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. They'll try to run this one in. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Broncos have tied the ball game with a chance to take the lead. Lutz with the extra point. And they take the lead here at 7-6. after the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my...
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Cardinals have regained the lead. This time, the extra point up and good. And that'll make this a 6-point game. The Cardinals set now to kick this one away, and off we go. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And the last time I looked and repeat that in Charles's defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Operating from the gun, here's Nix. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
Well, a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. Was that the incorrect read or just more an error on the throw by the quarterback?
I lean more towards the latter because it seemed like he was open there, just missed him on the throw.
And a tough one to miss because now you're dealing with a 4th down. From here, this would have been a 48-yarder, but no, they're going to go for it. To throw, here's Nix.
Oh, my God.
The open man, that's complete. And down inside the 15 he goes. 4th down, no problem. 19 yards that time, and now it's 1st and 10.
Well, the field goal attempt was well in hand. They had that, but they decided to go for it anyway. Extreme confidence, it looks like.
Yeah, but I bet the defense is going to remember this one, right? They kind of rubbed their nose in it. So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here. 1st and 10. Nix from the shotgun. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That's a pretty play there. Got in at the last second, helped force the ball free, and kept them out of the end zone.
2nd and 10. Nix to throw again. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up 3rd. And this offense on 3rd down today, a pretty woeful 0 for 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and a mile. Looking to throw. Nix. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take, punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Murray now to throw. Pass complete there to Harrison. And he's taken down inside the 30. The Cardinal passing game dialed in now. First down.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
So the completion good for just 3. And it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 25-yard line.
Throwing again, Murray. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Here's Murray. He'll get that complete to Harrison. And they're going to stop him short of the first down as he's tackled at about the 21.
It's 4th down.
How about this? They'll change it at the line. Murray and company going for it on 4th. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The Cardinals unable to convert there on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together and maybe get in the field goal range. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line, 2nd and a yard. Back to throw. Nix. Well, tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And they will score. It's a pick 6 for the Cardinals touchdown. Now Zuerlein on and the extra point. He missed one earlier, remember, but this time he gets it to go. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it, down by 2 scores. It's Zaven Collins who got in there to get the sack. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see if week one fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go.
In the first half, they struggled a little bit to keep pace offensively, CD, down 2 scores here. So how do they make some changes coming out of the locker room?
Well, they've studied what they did in the first half. They've seen what the defense is throwing at them. Now they want to have a plan of attack against it. So you come out, you're not going to get all the points back on one drive. But get started on it. Start chopping into that lead, and maybe it'll inspire your defense to help out as well.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
It's a gain of 10. And
Now they'll audible to something else. In motion, that's Tolbert. On play action, here's Nix. Right back to Tolbert.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
A couple of first downs right in succession, and this is an offense that could really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
Nix to the air.
He completes this to Sutton. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Denver.
In motion, that's Tolbert. Here's Nix once more.
Open man, and again it's Sutton.
Now 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Cardinals' 14-yard line.
Out of the gun, they go with Harvey.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up losing 3, and now it's 3rd down.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. Here's Nix.
Under pressure, and he'll go down back at the 26-yard line. Looks like a 9-yard loss, and it also brings up 4th. The kick by Lutz is good. And that will tighten this one up a bit. Now a one-score game at 20-13.
So they were facing the deficit coming out of the locker room at intermission, and at least they're able to get the field goal to cut into that deficit.
Yeah, now your offense feels pretty good about itself, right? A little bit more up to speed coming out of the break. You turn to your defense now and say, hey, we got 3 there. We're chipping into the lead. Can you help us out? Hold them. Let's get the ball back for us.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. To throw, it's Murray. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. 2 yards on the pickup there. And it's 2nd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Throwing now is Murray.
It's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga.
And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. Nix. Oh, nice move.
It's going to be a nice pickup, but he also takes a pretty good look at the end of that one.
In motion, that's Tolbert. Working out of the gun is Nix. Open net, right side is his running back. It's complete downfield. 22 yards there, a first down.
This one was all about clearing space for this play to work because he's going to look out the backfield to his right and then angle his way up the field. And a really pretty throw to put it on him and create the big play downfield.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
Second and 10, third quarter of the season opener.
Look at this asshole. This shit is so intense.
Jalen Tolbert, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Broncos are an extra point away from evening this one up. And on that one, able to catch it, also able to have the wherewithal to take it in for the score.
And how about the phases of a successful catch and a completion of a play? Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then, of course, the run after the catch that ends up in the end zone.
Lutz to try to add the PAT. And that will tie our game here in the third quarter. Fitting for what's been a tight ball game. We're all even at 20 now as the kick's away.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half. And this defense not giving him anything there, maybe a yard up to the 36.
1 yard gain.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's a 2nd and 9. Now Murray. Right tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Nick Bonito. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
Off the play fake, here's Nix. And he will find his man Sutton. That's complete. And he'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that...
And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on first down of the sack.
Well, there's no doubt in my mind that he dreamed of this. How about this for your debut? Second sack in the opener.
Yeah, it's great to get one. That's memorable. Two? Hello.
He dreamed about it. He thought about it. Did he ever expect it to happen? Probably not.
Now it's Nix. Man, it's caught inside the 10. That goes for a gain of 31. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Throwing Nix. He'll swing this out to Harvey. And he will cover up as he's touched down after a short gain. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. To throw is Nix. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Broncos have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the 4th. Lutt's good on the extra point. And they will take a 7-point lead. After the touchdown, Lutt's to kick it off. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. The pressure is on now. They're being shut out here in the second half after a decent first half offensively. They need their best drive of the game right here. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
To throw is Murray. Now he'll tuck this and run. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. Nick Bonito just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7.
Well, remember, he had the interception earlier. Now he adds the sack. He's really making his presence felt out there.
Oh, he is putting together a heck of a game. In fact, he's going to bump these plays to his highlight reel, okay? So when he wants to show it off later on, look what I did out there, guys. In this offense, they got to start paying him a little special attention. He's like a good basketball player, putting stats in every column.
A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on 1st down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Shotgun now from Murray. Throw on the right side, complete to Harrison. And he's going to have the Cardinals first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he can get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
Some good games around the league here early in week 1, and this one's shaping up to be as good as any of them as we come up on a 1st and 10. Murray going to throw. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Big Ace open, Big Ace open.
Again, they'll throw with Murray. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
One more. Come back.
From the gun, Murray. Now he's going to step up and run. And Murray with a smart move there at the end of the play. Picks up the first down and then slides to the ground. 12 yards there as they move the chains.
They're not out of it yet, but in order to come back, they need to play clean football the rest of the way. He makes a correct read there, passing on challenging a blanket coverage and getting the first down with his legs instead.
Murray going to fire one out wide. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it'll be second down. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the fourth quarter.
What a start to the season this has been. Back and forth, all tied fourth quarter as the kick is away here.
Wow.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return.
Looking to put a drive together.
Off the play fake. Nix.
And Sutton hauls it in over the middle. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. A very solid gain of 27.
And partner, in a tie game in the fourth quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars. And he came through with a nice catch right there.
So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Setting up a screen for Harvey.
And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. Now, despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. Second down.
Heck of a play there to get to him quickly and get him down for a loss.
I think they did a really nice job getting ready for this game, scouting, watching film, and understanding defensively what the play design was.
To throw, here's Nix.
This is so awesome.
Catch is made. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. A great play there. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend.
And the Broncos answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the fourth.
After the touchdown, wants to kick it off.
And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. This is 1st and 10.
Here's Murray.
This is taken in by McBride.
Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive.
Buzz. Hey, Omaha. Hey.
Here's Murray. Throw left side complete. That's Harrison. They'll come up now. 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 32-yard line.
Who you got? Larry. Easy.
Murray to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. 3rd and long coming up. Defensively, you pressure the quarterback or drape all over the passing lane?
Yes, that's exactly what you do. It's both because they're not mutually exclusive. They may have been at one time in football, but not anymore. You want to have that pressure. If you have a big-time pass rusher, send them after the quarterback, and then make sure you blanket the field.
And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 18.
Omaha.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Back to throw. Murray. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
They'll find a man over the middle, Tutu Atwell. And the Cardinals are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line.
Cardinals. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
To throw is Murray. For the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion. So I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
Omaha. Hey.
Now Murray. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. I see you nodding your head up and down. That's a very heady decision at this stage of the game. Out of the pocket, nowhere to go. Just get rid of it.
That's a smart play because you're not worried about your completion percentage, and you're also not trying to force it into bad traffic as well. Throw the ball away, live to fight another down.
Back to throw. And it's caught. It's a touchdown. So they rally here in the final minute, and they're an extra point away from tying this game. No surprise there. 3rd and goal down here. That's where they're going to look for their tight end.
Yeah, you want that big guy running his routes because it doesn't matter who they cover him with. If it's another big guy, he might use his bulk against him. If it's a shorter defender, might go over the top. Either way, you tend to find a little bit of a mismatch in that area.
Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion.
The Cardinals will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Omaha. Green. Buzz. Easy. Hey, Larry.
It appears they're going to throw for it with Murray. Oh, a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch.
The score, Cardinals 31, Broncos 34.
The Cardinals set now to kick this one away, and off we go. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. He's going to let
Oh,
it
my
fly.
God.
This is caught inside the 15. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the fourth.
Wow. Wow.
What an outstanding drive right there to take the lead, and also, Charles, didn't leave their opposition with a whole lot of time on the clock.
Yeah, I like the way that you're viewing this because they did a tremendous job to put themselves in a position to win, but they can't celebrate just yet. They've got to clamp down on any big plays and force them to use up those timeouts without making any headway.
They'll try and throw for it. And now it's incomplete. So they can't convert for two, but they still have the lead as we get toward the end of the fourth. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Back to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. So the Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining.
2 timeouts still in their back pocket. It's 1st and 10.
He's back to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Here's 1st down. Murray changing the play.
Big ace, big ace.
He'll look to throw. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. And that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
Hey. 2-1.
Throwing now is Murray.
This
And
one,
that's
I
going to
was so
sabotage their
fast.
comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga. And the Broncos have just about sewn up this football game. They got to have two hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. Well, CD, always a little extra excitement for Week 1, and one of our early window games here in Week 1 on a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth with you, my friend.
And it's good to be back in the booth with you as well. And we know that not everyone's going to start the season 1-0, right? Half the league is going to have a loss on their record. But everyone's got to build off of that opener. And how many coaches tell us every single year, you make your most progress between Week 1 and Week 2. We'll see how both of these teams progress the rest of this season.
So for the Broncos, hey, you